I always say to girls, I say, does your mother hang around with a bunch of guys? So what do you mean? Well, your mother's with your dad most of the time. Yeah. Is your mom's with your dad? What would your dad say if your mom went out partying with a bunch of people? Right. I say that, and they actually go, no. They actually, the idea of their mother doing that actually offends them. Right. Like, no, like that's not. So why the fuck are you doing it?
I've been saying that shit ever since I was a teenager. I used to tell it a lot to my female friends, especially my girlfriend. The girl who I spent most of my teenage life with, and her argument and her mom's argument is that I am a womanizer. I have a record of having many girls around, and I am a two-timer, 2, 3, 4-timer. So they just assume that I'm just conditioning their minds, to accept my wrongdoings. Years have passed, and I've had 2 female best friends. One is an American, is a Filipino American, and the other is my best friend Meg. So it's Migs and Meg. And then Meg is a feminist, and she always say, you're a womanizer, because during the time the term misogynist is not yet popular. But she is not just pertaining to me having a lot of flings or girlfriends and one night stands. She is pertaining to me being a misogynist or having a certain disdain or a low regard for women. But how can they possibly say that? Because they really have no argument. They saw me treat my mother. I sometimes treat my mother bad. I sometimes am a bad child. We often quarrel and fight, but I'm a mama's boy. I serve my mother. I follow my mother, even though I don't want to, because that is how I regard my mother, like a queen. But sometimes the prince has to say something to a queen, because the queen is not a man. And I am a grandmother's boy. I grew up with my grandmother. My grandmother took care of me while my mother is working. And I also consider myself an auntie's boy, because my auntie took care of me as well, even though we quarrel a lot and disagree a lot, because they're not men. But this right here, that's the point I'm making. And I'm just happy, even if I said those things way before Andrew Tate became a kickboxing champion. But nevertheless, the world heard it from him first, and I'm glad.